Hi there. This is a quick comparison. I'm going to these are the factory heads that are on here that I got with this Premier APK. Okay. So okay. So that's just these are the factory heads. As time goes on and I play them, it's been about 2 months. I just tune them when they slip back because they're that real baggy, crappy. So wow, he was detuned just from that playing. A little, with it. And then, where's the weak one? All right. Anyway, so in a second you'll see the brand new coated ambassador top and coated. I'm sorry. Yeah, coated ambassador top, coated diplomat bottom. We'll be back. Time lapse photography. So now we're ready to remove the Premier head. And put on, see, look at this, these are pretty decent drums, man. All birch, baby. So we're gonna put on the Remo coated excuse me, ambassador. Okay. So what I do then, now this is just a tuning tune. It's not a necessarily a Bonham tuning, although I would use this as a Bonham tuning, I guess, because it's just Bonham. You know, the drums are just so big. But these are like open. Okay, I'm not gonna tape them. Pardon my head in the shot. So, alright. Alright, so what I'm doing is obviously I'm going around. I'm just putting, I don't want to get the grease on my fingers. So I'm going to have to. So I got them now all in the holes, right? So what you do then is, you go around, set these guys in clockwise. So I get them finger tight. Oh, God, this grease gives me the Wilbur's. It's kind of a greasy. I mean, just right now. Because then I got to wash my hands. I'm dying to just get this done. I just can't wash. You got grease on your fingers. I don't want to get that on my sticks. Yeah. Okay. So this can't be the only remaining guy. Right? I'll leave you guys. Clockwise. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm not going to wash my hands. All right. Just wipe it on the rug. Okay. So in all these other videos, what these people say, this is a great idea. You kind of got on their finger tight, right? And it's this easy. Okay. Shite. Let's get these on finger tight. Finger tight in the night. Really right. Yite. Okay. So they're finger tight. So that's it. You just press in here. And kind of the lights. You can see. You'll see wrinkles. Okay. You see wrinkles going around the indentations here. When you grab one, kind of move it till they're almost kind of equal. There's not super heavy one here. Okay, we're good now. Alright, so I'll pick one, this guy. Because this is an 8-lug drum. So with an 8-lug, it's a cross and an X, right? Because it's just 8. So I want to tighten this as many screws as it takes to kind of make that wrinkle go away. It's gone. I'll skip to this one. That's a hard angle for me. Okay, wrinkle's gone. Okay, now this one, so the wrinkles, so that was, what did I say, 3 o'clock, more or less 5:45 or whatever the hell it is. Here, 8:30. Press it in so that wrinkle, I can't see though. Sorry. Alright, so now go up to this one, the new. Okay, that wrinkle's kind of gone because I tightened it. Alright, so now we're just going to do the X. So you do the X to catch up more or less to the tension feeling that you made by the plus sign. The cross. Okay. So then just kind of equal it. Just kind of there. Let's hear that. And that's with the factory bottom head. Well, that's better. I am going to put the diplomat on the bottom. Wow, that, you know what? Hang on a minute here. A little bit of overtone. bit of a hardness to it. Hear that little. Oh, goes to the bottom half. Bottom half is just a little out of sync. It has to be, in my opinion, at least as tight as the pitch. So it's be tighter. At least the same tension as the top, or tighter than that. It's right in there, a minor something or other. Do do do. Silence. Okay, this might be a little extra. It's tighter. Let's see. Let's try it. Try, Max. Oh, that sings like a Muppet Master. Quick insert, real fast. I just want to say, I am now in high def. See how I'm in high def? I switched the setting on the camera. The last couple of videos I got my new camera. This high def setting wasn't on, so now it is, okay? So here I am, high def, black pores, blackheads and pores and all. 2, when I'm demonstrating the toms, when I keep hitting this, the floor tom, my drum key is sitting on there. That's what's causing that rattling. So you're going to hear a rattling when I'm hitting that. It's not the drum key's on there. I should have taken that off. Also, 2, they do sound a lot better in person. I went back when I was listening to them, like, God, they sound so dinky in person. They sound terrific. I just forget how much I love quoted ambassadors. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh, that's a total Keith Moon. Alright, so I'm going to put the 12 on now. Stand by. Now, I'm putting a Remo. Now I'm putting a 12. I like the Remos. Now, I'm not paid or endorsed or anything, or endorsed, or do I endorse, blah, blah, blah. I just like Remos. This is a Remo, and I like Evans too, whatever. As long as, let's see. So Remo Ambassador coated. Okay, so I just put the Ambassador coated on the floor tom, which we just saw. Let me take out that Premier head. That bag. Okay. Now what I'll do is, I'll put the head generally in a spot where I know then if it's a left-mounted tom, I'll know at like the 3 o'clock position will be my mount. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Remember, most people do it this way, or tons of people do. This is nothing earth-shattering, although it might be to you because maybe you've never done it. You just set that baby on there. Put the screws in, just to kind of get them in the hell. In the hole. Don't mind the symbol. Don't mind the upholstery. My symbol. It'll be fine. Alright, so let's see here. So now again, my Ingers Fay, some of the grease in. So again, I'm finger tight. You'd be surprised sometimes how, finger tight sometimes. Can get things tight. Fingertight. Finger tight. It has horrific double entendre. There we go. So that guy's on there pretty tight. This guy. It's not. Sometimes you get one that's just a little moody. You gotta finish it off. And get more grease. Just with the key. Okay, now I'm there. Finger tight. All right, finger tight. Well, that's. Let me turn it for a while. All right. Okay, it's finger tight, as I've said 900 times. Then you make sure it's seated right, like there's not any extra room. Like it's all even kind of between, if you can. That's always not possible. Okay, so this one's pretty good. Okay, I got the wrinkle out of here. Remember, so what you have here, this now is not 8, this is 6. So what happens is, with the 6 lug, you essentially have like a Star of David, kind of. Okay? You have this triangle, and then this triangle. Okay? Start with one of the triangles. We're going to start with this guy. No, screw it. We'll start with this guy. Look like that, so that wrinkle, pushing down, that wrinkle's gone. Over to this other. Time out. Ouch. The wrinkle pulls out. Okay. What they say, see that? See how it's wrinkly? See? You can see that? So I push down the middle and I turn that baby till those wrinkles. It's hard to see. It's easier to see in like daylight. In fact, sometimes I'll do this outside. So I turn this triangle. You have to do this triangle. So bring it up, and you get the wrinkle out, of course. But then you kind of got a feel for where you were. See the wrinkle here. Hardcore. The wrinkle, I don't see it. Okay, that looks like a wrinkle, but it's a reflection. Oh no, I just can't slap that on. Alright. These APKs come equipped, as all the drums do now, more or less. With where's the badge on this? It's this in the badge panel. Oh, shite. Well, now I'm going to have to... Let me install this, because I just messed up by not putting that on. Time out. Okay, now we got this effing mount apparatus back on. You know, it is so competitive these days. Even the lower line kits, they give these mounting systems. It used to be expensive secret information. I'm telling you, the drum market's getting saturated. This is the cymbal market. Hopefully everybody, well, not everybody. Hopefully companies we love survive. That's what I think. I know it sounds dire, but they're like giving away really good kits. like inventory clearance kind of all over the joint. I mean, those drums are going somewhere. You know what I mean? People are like, well, I just bought a set. You know what I mean? It's kind of, there's just such a supply. Anyway. So, I'm getting this back up to finger kind of tight. I mean, I'm able to do it with this key now I'm used to. Alright. So this we're going to work our way right to this guy. Which is, because I had to disrupt the V thing here. Because of I must confess I didn't take all the things off. Just the ones I needed to for this mount. Okay. So, in here, bam. Right there. Now let's see how this sounds. Well, it feels silly if it sounds like shiesty. Okay. Hang on. It doesn't sound necessarily that good, but we always got to slap it on there. I totally forgot about the apparatus. The rims thingy. The reasonable facsimile there. Alright. There we go. Let's see. I have it at all. Remember, I didn't even tap on that. I'm loving the 14. Oh yeah, let's see the 12. Not bad. A little overtone on it. That's going to be... Oh, there's getting a lot of snare. Double check. You might be it's a little... It's not, remember, it doesn't matter if it sounds good, no matter what the hell you did, if it sounds good. Keep this up, you tighten them all up and then you loosen this. Just... I might have to change that bottom head. I like the other one. Let's try this. Oh, hang on. So I'm doing it. Here's the triangle. From the 6th leg. This one might be tuned up enough. And the upside down triangle. Okay. Okay, stop, David. Right. So, sounds a little higher now. Let's frickin' try it, shall we? Okay. It sounds like fake bop. Okay, not real. Okay, well, first things first, let's take the bottoms down a teeny bit. It's a little better. The implied triangle. It's tighter. Whoops. Now we'll just keep it like that. Okay, I think it's a success. Rousing all abound. Around. Okay, big 5 A's. 5 B's, whatever the hell they are. 7 A's. Higher pitched. Remember, this is an 8x12. Oh, that's still too high. And a 14x14. Which I think sounds marveloso. Boy, I wish I could play some jazz properly. Anyway, I think I got low. Oh, wait, hang on. How did I miss that guy? Alright, there we go. I think it's great. Okay, so let me put my headphones on. Remember, they're never plugged in or anything, but I do like to try and preserve my hearing. Okay, so we're going to go. I don't want to rush that. So that's how I tune. it on finger tight, okay? 8 lug, you got a cross, and then X. 6 lug, you got the diamond, the triangle, Star of David, okay? Deal with it like that. And then a 10 lug, what happens is, where are my 10 lugs at? Because there's 10, you start at, let's say, the noon, go every other, okay? Once you got that, move one to the right or to the left of that last one, and then do every other. Anyway, I hope this is very helpful. I'm back, the phone rang. So I think these sound terrific. These toms. Hang on, no distraction. Here, F-stop. I just love that sound. Okay, so remember that. Put the head on. Remember what I said? 6, triangle, upside down triangle, David, cross of David. 8, crisscross. And then the 10, if you have 10 going all the way around, start with 1. Pick 1, skip the next one, go to the next. So every other one. Get that done, then switch over to 1 over, and then every other one, okay? It's a cakewalk. Just remember, get those wrinkles out. No wrinkles. More videos on the way. Da, da, da. Newly tuned. God, they're so like dazed and confused, like 68. His were tuned like higher, much higher like that.